This is Ray Carsillo for 1050 ESPN, and I'm here with Steve Barron, the director of the first live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. And what I have to ask is what made you want to sign on for that project all the way back in 1990?
Mainly because it was nuts, and I'd never heard of anything like it, and that was my criteria. Really, was is it a film I've ever seen before? Is it, you know, and it was 100% something I'd never come across, or had nothing, no precursor to it or predecessor.
Were you familiar at all with the comic books or the cartoon up to that point?
I didn't know. No, it was literally a friend of mine, Anthony Minghella, who's passed away, the film director from The English Patient. He put me onto it because I'd been working with Jim Henson on a TV series called The Storyteller, where we made lots of creatures and got some experience in that. And he just thought I'd be a good fit with this mad idea. And I'd never heard of it, and I looked at the comic books and just said, this is mad enough to do as a movie. It'd be great to do.
Now, as a director, one of the interesting things about the live-action Turtle movies was that they had actors in the costumes, and then their lines were voiced over later by other people. How hard was it as a director to direct people in the costumes and then possibly go back and direct people who were supposed to say their lines?
Well, there was another level of people as well, the puppeteers, because the puppeteers were actually saying the lines too, as they were acting the mouth movement of them. So the puppeteers outside of the suits, the guys inside the suits were saying the lines. So on the set, you'd get all these voices saying lines at different ratios, different tempos, and I'm constantly it's like directing twins, or trying to get twins to perform together. And it was different. It was really different. But you had to kind of block your ears and just know what it would sound like in the end, because as well we were in Carolina, where it was just loud crickets all the time, and it was never going to really be New York if we kept the sound how it was. So it was like doing a mute film in a way.
Now, you only did the first film, so my big question is why didn't you come back and do the second?
I felt I'd done it. Once did the first film, it was such it was a big undertaking. I just kind of wanted to move on. I've done a number of films that I haven't done the sequel, because I feel it's a couple of years of your life, and you've got to think, do I want to go and repeat it? I've got something that I thought was pretty good, and I think everyone was moving in a slightly different direction. They felt the first film, the early criticisms were it's too dark, and let's lighten it up a bit, and that wasn't the way I was going to go anyway. So there's a number of reasons.
I remember as a kid who had grown up watching the cartoons, I was like, wow, this is really different from the Turtles that I knew. But I really appreciated what you had done with the film In the Darkness. I appreciated that, though. I thought it was a nice, different look at the Turtles. Just my opinion. Yeah. But do you ever see yourself getting back involved with the Turtle series at some point down the road?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I love, I've still got a big place in my heart, and technology's moved on so much. It's very interesting what one can do now, and maybe.
Very cool, Steve. Thank you very much.
Thank you.